Taekwondo, with its crisp uniforms, sharp movements, and explosive kicks, often gets boxed in as just a sport. You've seen it on TV. Olympic arenas, padded gear, point-scoring taps that look more like a chess match than a fight. But that image barely scratches the surface. Beneath the flash and the footwork, there's a traditional martial art rooted in survival, power, and control. So here's the real question. Can Taekwondo actually work in a street fight? To understand the answer, you have to look past the sport and into the system. At its core, Taekwondo is about striking fast, hard, and with precision. Its kicks are designed not for show, but for impact. A side kick to the gut, a snap kick to the knee, a spinning heel to the temple. These aren't theatrical. They're meant to stop someone. Period. In a real-world scenario where the goal is to create space or neutralize a threat in seconds, a powerful kick could be the difference between walking away or getting overwhelmed. Then there's the movement. Taekwondo builds fast reflexes and sharp footwork. You learn how to pivot, slide, evade, how to make yourself a moving target. That kind of mobility is gold in a street fight. You're not stuck in one spot. You're moving, reacting, controlling the space. And that's where another strength shines. Distance management. A good Taekwondo fighter knows how to keep danger at arm's length and when to close the gap. That control can keep you out of striking range or help you get away when escape is the smartest option. But not all power comes from the body. A deeper strength Taekwondo teaches is mental discipline. Years of repetition, kicking, blocking, reacting, forge focus and calm. When a real confrontation hits, that mindset can stop you from panicking. You assess, you act, you don't freeze, and that alone can change the outcome of a street encounter. Confidence isn't just about thinking you can win. It's about being composed enough to make the right move when everything's on the line. But let's be honest, Taekwondo isn't a perfect system. No martial art is. One of its biggest challenges? Those high acrobatic kicks that look incredible in tournaments can backfire in tight spaces. Try a head-level kick in a cramped stairwell or a bar parking lot, and you're more likely to get grabbed, fall, or worse. Give your opponent an opening. And then there's the elephant in the room, grappling. Traditional Taekwondo doesn't spend much time teaching you what to do if someone grabs you, slams you to the ground, or pins you in close quarters. Most street fights end up in exactly those positions. Messy, chaotic, and up close. Without some knowledge of wrestling, jiu-jitsu, or basic clinch defense. That spinning back kick you've drilled 10,000 times might never get a chance to land. Another thing, the habits built in Olympic-style training don't always translate to real fights. Turning your back after a kick, dropping your hands, waiting for a referee to stop the action. None of those things help when it's 1 a.m. and your opponent isn't playing by any rules. Street fights don't score points. They end when someone gets hurt or gets away. That's why so many high-level Taekwondo practitioners eventually branch out. They cross-train. They add hands from boxing, grabs and throws from wrestling, submissions from jiu-jitsu. They take the best of Taekwondo, the speed, power, the movement, and reinforce it with tools for the moments where it falls short. The result? A more complete fighter. One who can strike with speed and precision, move with control, and still hold their own if things get rough up close or on the ground. So let's circle back. Can Taekwondo work in a street fight? Yes, but only if you train for the street. If you rely only on sport rules, or if you think the tournament version is enough, you'll hit a wall. But if you train with intent, if you take the explosive kicks and razor-sharp movement, and layer in real-world awareness, close-range defense, and ground survival, then Taekwondo transforms. It stops being just a sport. It becomes a weapon. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the art. It's about the artist and how ready they are when real life throws a punch.